As a Cancer, what up, my fellow crabs? I've always felt a real affinity with the moon. I'm not the only one either. For hundreds of years, Native Americans have turned to the moon for guidance and inspiration to predict how each passing month on the calendar might affect their lives. Arguably, the best time of the month to consult the moon is when it is full, and did you know that every full moon has a different name with different meanings for your relationships? Chances are that you've heard of a pink moon, a blue moon, a black moon, and a harvest moon, but they aren't the only moon names. Each month's full moon has its own particular name and means drastically different things for every aspect of your life, including your love life. Fun fact, each year there is usually at least one blue moon, which is a second full moon occurring in any one month. Full moon names, meanings and effects. You might be surprised to find out what each has in store for your love life, whether you're single, coupled up, or somewhere in between. Before we get into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Now let's begin. January, Wolf Moon. This moon gets its name from the howling wolves who are desperate for food as the winter drags on. For human beings with access to food, that's not a problem, but your love life, that might leave you howling. The full wolf moon will impact your love life by leaving you feeling full of desire if you're single or in a relationship. Even the most loyal partners might find themselves feeling like straying to experience something new. If you're already single, all the better, howl away with a new love, but don't expect it to last. February, Snow Moon. Otherwise known as the storm moon, this moon gets its name from its long days and usually frigid weather conditions. Make sure you stay nice and bundled up during this moon, but be wary that you don't close yourself off from potential romantic connections. The full snow moon will impact your love life by making you turn inward, neglecting your partner if you are in a relationship, and causing you to potentially miss out on making exciting new connections if you're single. Just because the weather's cold, it doesn't mean your heart has to be. March, Worm Moon. Not exactly a pretty name, but what it promises is pretty nice. This moon earned its name when the Native Americans first noticed the trails of worms in the snow emerging for the first time. Along with the promise of spring comes the promise of love. When it comes, make sure you have your eyes open to all of the possibilities. The full worm moon will impact your love life by presenting you with romantic opportunities where you least expect to find them. Make sure you keep your eyes open, and your heart. You never know what form your next big love affair could take. April, Pink Moon. This moon may not actually be pink, but it takes its name from the pink wildflowers that are often the first to bloom in the spring months. Turn up your music, rock out, and let your inner glow become an outer glow. This month is all about rebirth and second chances. The full pink moon will impact your love life by giving you a second chance with an old flame, or by presenting you with the chance to connect in a new way with someone you've already known for a long time. Take a shot. That's what this moon is all about. May, Flower Moon. The reason this moon is called a flower should be pretty obvious. It's the final month of spring when finally everything has come back to life. You know that shirt you don't often wear because it shows so much of your chest. Wear it. Now is the hour to embrace the rich fullness of life and to take a chance. The full flower moon will impact your love life by making you indulge in your deeply sensual side, even if you didn't know that was a thing you had. May is about love, intimacy, connection, and abundance, so revel in your romantic life and don't dare doubt yourself. This is the month to profess feelings with confidence. June, Strawberry Moon. This moon has such a fruity name because it is historically the best time of year to harvest your strawberries. The full strawberry moon will impact your love life by giving you the perfect conditions to ask for what you want and need. There's something you've been holding back about. It's not a big deal, but it's been on your mind and it's time to address this issue with your partner. Those are always good things to do in a relationship, but expect the results of this month's conversation to deliver particularly positive fruit. July, Bok Moon. This moon gets its name because July is the month that new buck deer start to sprout their antlers and reach maturity. It doesn't matter if you are the biggest, girliest girl out there this month, you're going to be channeling your male energy like never before. The full buck moon will impact your love life by putting you in the driver's seat when it comes to your intimate life. If you have always secretly harbored a fantasy of dominating your male partner, this is the month to explore that fantasy and make it a reality. August, Sturgeon Moon. This moon earned its name for being the month when many sea fish in North America are the most abundant. Whether you are single or in a relationship, you're going to be feeling a lot more emotional these days. That's not a bad thing, or, at least, it doesn't have to be. The full Sturgeon moon will impact your love life by allowing you to connect with your romantic partners like never before, wonder what they really feel about you, eager to discuss your future plans as a couple. This is the month to talk about those issues. September, Corn Moon. Native American tribes are said to have named September's moon the Corn Moon because this is the time of year when corn was harvested. The full corn moon will impact your love life by bringing your deepest emotions bubbling to the top of your thoughts, ripe for exploration and discussion. If you've been holding in something so important to you that it feels too terrifying to share with your crush or your partner, now is the time. It's ripe for emotional peaking, so to speak, so address these issues now. October, Harvest Hunter's Moon. The harvest moon is perhaps the most familiar to most people. It's the time of year when farmers bring together their crops to be sold. Get ready to feel that coin jingle in your pocket, because this is one moon that is going to bring you a little bit more financial security than you expected. Every 2 out of 3 years, September's moon is also the harvest moon, the full moon that arrives closest to the autumnal equinox, but sometimes, as in 2020, the harvest moon occurs in October. The full harvest moon will impact your love life by making you feel more confident about your place in the world. With cash to spend, this is the month to lavish your lover with gifts, if they are the gift-receiving sort, or with fun experiences and adventures you can have together. Additionally, October's full moon earned its name as the Hunter's Moon because this is the time of year when Native Americans would hunt deer and foxes. If you've been experiencing a romantic dry spell, get ready for that to change, and fast. You're going to be faced with more potential romantic options than you can shake a stick at. The full Hunter's Moon will impact your love life by presenting you with a significant volume of romantic partners. Be mindful when you hunt. In your attempts to thin the herd, you might wind up leaving a few broken hearts in your wake. November, Beaver Moon. This moon might have a silly name, but it's aptly named. This is the month that beavers set to work on their dams for the winter. Get ready for your love life to take a turn into the serious and domestic when this moon comes around. You might be raising your eyebrows now, but you'll be singing another tune when the Beaver Moon comes to town. The full Beaver Moon will impact your love life by making you feel intensely strong domestic urges. You might want to move in with your partner, or the two of you might find yourselves looking for a new place for just the two of you. December, Cold Moon. The start of winter gives this moon its perfect name. The weather gets cold, and therefore there is a cold moon. Interestingly, while this moon marks the true beginning of winter, it doesn't mark a winter of the heart. Don't be surprised if your urge to couple up rears its head. The full cold moon will impact your love life by making you want to partner up if you're single and spend more quality romantic time with your partner if you are already in a relationship. You don't mean to isolate yourself from other people, it's just so darn cold out.